All right, so who wants to give a quick recap, and then we'll continue on with the Dark Deeds and Last Hope.
I'll do the recap since Miss Scarlet kind of browbeat me at the end of the game last time.
She loves to browbeat people.
Watch it.
Oh my.
Okay, so for the recap. We took Edgar to the constable, and it turns out that he was working with some hooligans that the constable had captured. But the constable was actually injured during all that. The guys in the cells had said that Edgar was actually the one who was working with him, and they were kind of working for him. And then the dastardly Edgar suddenly attacked the constable with a thrown dagger. And then, well, hell almost broke loose. The prisoners began shaking their doors and trying to get out of their cells. And Giles moved forward to heal the constable.
Order was restored, though.
Yeah, Norv then moved up to attack Edgar, and I moved up to attack Edgar. But rather than harming him, we actually decided to give him some warning blows to get him to give himself up. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
That's what a nat one signifies. Look at it.
That's our story. We're sticking to it.
I remember.
But he did give up, so it worked. It turns out that he had actually stolen the holy finger bone, which I think Honeysuckle discovered had some actual magical properties, although she didn't know what they were. But he claimed to not have harmed the priest and that he was still attacked. So we went over to the graveyard to finish investigating the grave that 13 had started to exhume. And it wasn't the priest that we found there, but we did find a trail that was leading into the forest. So we were like, it's the forest. What's the worst that can happen? And we decided to go follow it. And while in the forest, Giles fell face first into a crotch of a dead woodsman. We'll never forget that. And we eventually found a trail to what looked like an abandoned camp. I bravely checked out the tents while the others sort of milled around.
You did.
And then we found out that it was the mayor's son's camp, that he was actually studying necromancy.
Yes.
So Giles and I checked the last tent out and found 4 decaying bodies that looked like they were being studied, but then suddenly 2 of them rose up to attack us. Dun, dun, dun.
And they were all prepared and exhumed, probably from back at the church, where all of the disturbed graves were. So you guys basically uncovered that as well. And that's just before Wee Willie's connection was lost. But that's where we're picking up. Because you have a couple of animated corpses that have actually animated and started attacking and are coming out of this. This small little battle map is up now, and they're coming out of the tent.
Whoa! Abominations! Be careful, guys.
Jeez. All right, so let's go ahead and roll initiative. Nobody's surprised, seeing that there is no initiative in this game. We've house ruled it in just before all the rule Nazis will leave comments. It's not the way you do it. Yeah, D20 and add in your primary score of agility.
Agility, yeah. Whoa,
that's a horrible roll.
Yeah, that's absolute shit. You're gonna get one of these, Willie. I'm so sorry.
I got an 8.
Yeah, but Norv got an absolute shit roll with a 2. So.
Yeah.
Right.
Look at that.
That wasn't the worst though.
Yeah, and you guys can put that on the order tab on the main tab of your sheet.
Yeah, I put it on the order. Yeah.
All right, and it'll auto adjust everything. Let's see what the animated corpses get. Wow. They're not going to have a stellar roll. That's for sure.
If they don't beat a 2, I'll be surprised. Oh, look at that! Really?
Yeah, you got about as much spring in your step as an animated corpse, brother, man. Yeah. Why don't you just pass on to the other side and be done with this world?
Not quite ready yet. There's work left to be done.
Your soul longs to escape that metal shell, dude.
Off of the game for a moment. Am I also there, or
Yeah,
where
throw
was
him in
I?
there, Dave.
Yeah,
He
sure.
was on autofollow. He was on autofollow.
How did you appear though? I'd like to hear how you actually appeared. 13.5.2.
Well, after a while, and
You were still exhuming the graves, right? And you kind of wanted to finish the job while everybody took off in the woods, right?
yeah, and when they were already going into the woods, I could barely see them still. I was like, huh? Where are
Yeah, you
they
could see
going?
the torches and stuff. Yeah, Giles had a torch going. So
And I was going slow and following them from a distance. Like, I'm curious what they are looking for now.
weapon
But I
drawn,
didn't
right?
want to. Yeah, but I didn't want to draw attention, so I was sneaking up because
Okay.
I heard something from Honeysuckle about the danger in the woods, so I was sneaking up. Didn't want to draw attention, and like and yeah, then I stumbled upon that camp.
There you go. Well, you get here too, and you see that the one of the tents has kind of uprooted itself, and you can see that there's a couple of these animated corpses, and you can actually tell that these animated corpses have the same type of preparation and regalia on that as what you exhumed back in the graveyard at the church there in Last Hope. So go ahead and roll an initiative as well, because you hear the screaming and the moans of the animated corpses. So
I
go ahead and
did.
give me a okay. Sounds good. We'll start the wow, very nice honeysuckle. You're first.
All right, man.
So knowing these things came from necromancy and they just popped up out of basically nowhere, scared
Exactly.
the hell out of me, of course. So fly back to over here, just to back up a little bit,
Sure.
and approximately next to where I was, like just south on the map of those stones, I'm going to conjure small monster.
Okay.
Okay.
And what small monster would you like?
Yeah, let's go with wolf since we're in the woods.
All right. So let's see. I should have monster.
I believe that's a small monster.
Yeah. Okay. I do have small monsters, so I will conjure the small monster, put it in the turn tracker. I will make it friendly. And you said you wanted a wolf, so let's give you a wolf token too. And see, when you have everything totally prepared, gosh, doesn't it make life so easy for you? And then I'm gonna put the wolf up there with you with a 13. Okay.
And so it can be within medium range. So on it like south, just under where.
You can control the token. You should be able to. There you go. Isn't that easy? It's like perfect. Love it.
So easy.
Yeah. And I'll roll the attacks and stuff for you, so no problem.
Well, I can also. I have a cantrip that
He's gotcha.
directs conjuration. I don't know.
That wasn't creepy.
Yeah, it flustered her. She liked it.
She may have.
Oh my!
Alright, dude. What's going on here? A
Oh,
fucking wolf just came
yeah.
out of nowhere. Wow, now we've got to deal
You're
with the
showing,
fucking
like,
wolf, dude.
This bubble, like one of the little bubbles you blow as a kid,
Uh-huh.
that go everywhere, and then from that, as it started to float away, this wolf.
Oh, okay, so the bubble popped and a fucking wolf came out. Awesome, dude.
Oh yeah, that's
floated
it.
away,
Quick.
it didn't pop. It
Oh yeah,
floated
that's
away.
it. Quaker's gonna be like, I attacked the wolf.
Exactly, man. So this wolf, what's up with this wolf, honey baby? Damn, man. Is that yours?
Yeah, they scared me.
Okay, man. Yeah. Don't hurt the little wolfie, man. He's ours, Clank.
Move down monster's turn, and you could attack one of the animated corpse.
Okay, because they've basically shredded that tent. There's
Right.
material flying all over the place. They've basically
So
worked
glad we
through
got
that
the
tent.
books out before that happened.
All right, so go ahead and give your attack with the wolf. You can summon and attack in the same round, right?
It doesn't say. It conjure small monster.
Well, it takes an action to conjure the monster, right?
Yeah.
All right, so I think that's pretty much going to be your action is conjuring it and moving it. So, but what the hell? You go ahead and attack too. What the heck? Let's do it. Let's do it. So you want to use the wolf's, I guess, the natural weapon that it has of like biting. So which one do you want to try to? The animated corpse on the left or the animated corpse on the right?
Let's start with number.
Big decisions here.
Right there.
All right, so it gets a boon of 4 for the attack. So let's add in 4 and let's roll. So which one are you attacking? Wow.
2, the one it's right in front of. Wow.
All right, that's cool. Wow, nice. All right, so the
Nice.
wolf basically shreds the animated corpse on the right-hand side. I will go ahead and do. There's nothing for critting or nothing like that. So rewarder though naturally does 6 damage. So there's 6 damage done to the animated corpse on the right.
Whoa.
Very nice. The wolf just grabs a hold of it and shakes its head back and forth, and this creature, flesh just kind of falls everywhere. Okay. Next, who's next?
It looks like a 1352.
Yeah, I can't click the next actor button for the small monster, so.
Okay, looks like 5-2's up. Oh, this thing is just killing me.
I arrived with the group and I'm like, what
thought
the hell is going on
deactivated
here?
that.
I'm chanting Go Fluffy!
And then
Go Fluffy.
and then I see off the corner of my eye, I see those zombies.
Some zombies over here, dude.
Well, we do literally have a small portion of hell seeming to have opened up over here at 13. 2 unholy creatures are coming out of that tent.
Don't hurt Fluffy.
And apparently there's a creature called Fluffy here.
He's my puppy.
I
Okay,
fail
Fluffy's
too. We've
the
got
wolf,
trouble
right?
and point
Okay.
over at the zombies.
I'm moving in closer,
Oh, I know you are.
but I forgot to.
Where is the general? Oh, there he is. Let's see.
I forgot my movement speed.
You can find it on your
I
character
think
sheet.
I think it was 10 or something.
You're-
Yeah.
Yeah, your speed is a 10. Tighten up over there, will you?
I'm
Oh my
moving
God.
up sideways right to the back of that first animated corpse.
Okay.
Aston, how do you move? I mean, do I even sense your presence as you move behind me like this? Is your movement like in shadows, or are you like just stopping?
I'm just like on the tips of my toes, like
Okay, all right.
moving very silently.
Well, seeing that you're moving silently, why don't you give me a dexterity check? Let's see how silent you're being there, too. Just roll your agility.
He's like the wind.
He's not, no, he's not like the wind. He's actually stepping on every single shrub and branch and cracking it. So I mean, you can see him and you can hear him, and he's got he's tipping
Okay.
on his toes and whatnot. He's just not being
Watch your
very
step
quiet.
there. Watch your step there too.
Yeah, I try to be quiet, but
Crunch.
too many
Too,
branches.
yeah, too much debris on the forest floor here.
Yeah, too much leaves and branches.
All right, attack away. Because I know that's what you want to do. Go for it.
Of course. There's no talking to these things, brother. Even I know they're abominations.
First of all, I have to roll for my boon
Okay.
Okay.
from trickery.
Wow, nice.
Oh
+6.
my god! Oh my god!
He's going into murder hobo mode.
He's going in hot, Dave. He's going in hot, brother.
Oh God. So good.
Save some
Attack
for
away.
me.
Attack away there.
Gotta save some for Clank here. Okay.
Wow,
Oh
very
my
nice.
God, oh my
24, devastating hit. Now let's see if you enrage as well.
So I roll for my rage.
Yeah, your
Yeah,
D6.
your frenzy.
Gotta hope you roll a 1.
Oh my god!
Did you frenzy? He did. Oh, it's because this is 6, right? Wow.
Right.
All right. So explain to us what happens when you go into frenzy there, too.
I'm going into frenzy, and all of a sudden you see like blue dots appearing all over my body. It's like,
Whoa.
and like,
It's really late at night.
and I'm like
So you're glowing, basically.
a little bit glowing, but like it's difficult to see at night. But when you would see me in street lights or so, you would see really blue dots all over my face, all over my arms, my body.
What does it sound like when you're going into a frenzy?
God damn it, abominations, I'm going to hack you all!
Oh my
You get an
god!
extra D6, so roll your damage, add another D6, and your pinpoint damage. God, you're gonna kill this thing probably. I could just
This
see
is
him
my
glowing and
staff
getting
attack.
larger. Yep. Well, you've already hit. You got to roll damage now, Lord.
Oh,
Tighten
sorry,
up over
took
there.
the wrong one.
You're excited. First time you frenzied, so you did 4 damage. So do your extra D6 now. That's 5. Now do your frenzy damage, which is another D6. All right, so you're going to do a total of 8 damage to this animated corpse. Very nice. You've gotten this thing's attention. That's for sure. As this
Hey,
thing turns towards you. So.
I'm gonna rip you apart, you bloody monster. I will kick your ass all over this place.
2 made his grand entrance. I like it. Go ahead and pass it whenever you're done, too. Giles is up.
Alright, okay, I don't have the text for this thing yet. So yeah, man, I see like these abominations and stuff, and it really kind of gets my dander up, Dave, because the goddess is explicitly against this type of shit. You know? A soul should pass on to the afterlife once its time on Earth is finished. So, or Earth, U-R-T-H-O.
Shadow of the
Earth,
Demon Lord,
on Earth,
singular. Earth,
I'm
singular.
gonna take a step here, and I'm gonna pronounce a denouncement on this thing, and
Ooh.
like, this is a theurgy spell, and when I cast theurgy spells, like the spirit that's within me kind of swells up to the forefront, you know. It manifests itself in my being, so my whole facial demeanor is usually like, I'm usually slack-jawed, like with my pipe in my mouth, but I take on like a serious look. I denounce you in front of the goddess. Go back to where you belong. That kind of thing's going
And it
on
echoes
here, you know?
throughout the entire wooded forest.
There's like a reverberation to my voice and stuff. It is clearly not Giles. Clearly not Giles in charge here, right?
I'm
at this
impressed.
moment. My eyes are like glowing blue. You know, we all got blue effects going on there.
I love
we're like
it.
we're like a modern PC. You know, we got blue LEDs everywhere. But yeah, my eyes is glowing blue, and I pronounce this denouncement on him. I've got my holy symbol in my hand, you know, and let me make this attack roll.
All right. So yeah, what are you attacking versus any particular stat? or anything?
It's going against will, I believe, Dave.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think they actually have a pretty good will. So
Do they? Okay.
I think that's the only thing they do have is a nice will. So
I
your
think
attack.
it's against will. Let me make sure.
Okay.
Yeah, it is, because
I'm almost positive it is.
Roll.
Yeah, your
Yeah,
attack
yeah,
is
so I
a
missed, all right.
little bit short. Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. All of that for nothing, but yeah, that's what I do, Dave.
Now you're back to well, dude, that didn't work.
So now I'm like, oh god, I've got like sweat on my brow and stuff. What the fuck just happened, dude? I like my pipe.
But you were in that state of nirvana for just a few seconds, you know.
Yeah, the spirit comes over me sometimes.
All right, Pat, you want to take any movement? Go for it.
I did move. But,
you can move again. We'll play it like 5e. You can.
I'm gonna just stay here for now.
All right.
Yeah.
Just don't
I'm
go
next
past
to
your
Norv.
next
I feel safe next to Norv.
Norv, you're up, buddy.
Okay. Norv feels encouraged by the return of 2, but wonders what WTF is going on with the stim changing color all of a sudden. But nevertheless, he moves on over.
And attacks Clanker. No, I'm just kidding.
Is that spot open?
Perfect, man, perfect.
And I try to drive my spear through this one's head.
Wow, I like it.
So we seeing a little halfling jump up in the air and try to spear it in the head.
That's not happening. It doesn't look like that. Oh my
Got a
god.
2 boon. Nice.
Oh, he's got a boon. Okay.
I'll use my halfling luck on that one, Dave.
Oh, I would love
Yeah,
for
that's
you
a
to do
one. That's a
that.
one. Yeah, I totally do.
That just saved your hiney.
Oh yeah, here goes again.
Oh, you can add that 2 in there again. There we go. That's a hit. You lunge the spear directly into the head area. It's like sicking a melon. You can go ahead and roll damage. So you do 4 damage to
Awesome.
the animated corpse. It's in pretty bad shape as a massive part of its scalp just kind of flies off. All right, the animated
Nice.
corpse that is turned towards 2 is definitely taking an offensive stance and is going to attack with a boon against 2 because he is in frenzy, and when you are in frenzy, anyone attacking you gets a boon. So I will go ahead and roll my fist attack at you.
Come at me, bro.
Watch
Come at
out,
me.
too. Watch out, too. Pay
An
attention,
18 definitely hits 2.
man. Oh my god.
So you're going to take minimum damage of 2.
What
And-
was that? A bitch slap?
Oh god.
Absolutely.
Do anything worse?
Because he follows up with his other fist, attacking you again. And he hits you again. And slams you for another 6
shit.
damage.
Ouch.
Holy smokes!
So 2, you are...
That was it.
Yeah.
You-
You're in pretty
watch out.
pretty bad shape there, 2.
I'm pretty su-
He felt that
gonna-
one.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you, you piece of shit. I'm gonna get you.
Okay.
Oh, I love it. Alright, go ahead and let's do the other animated corpse. And let's... I forget the official term for being half-life, but I think you're called
Bloody.
injured. I think it's
Oh, yeah,
injured
okay.
or something like that. Yeah, you're considered injured. You are injured while your damage equals to 1/2 or less of your health. Being injured doesn't normally change your capabilities, though some effects can interact with this state. So, all right, yeah, but you are in an
Okay.
injured state. All right. So let's go ahead and take the second animated corpse. It will probably let's see 1 through 3. It'll attack the wolf. 4, 5, 6. It'll attack Norv. So it's going to attack the summoned monster. Probably senses its magical properties as being summoned, and it is going to swipe twice at this conjured being.
It
this conjured
just smacked the
monster.
shit out of him too, dude. I mean,
Yeah. Well, that wolf has a really good defense. So first attack is a miss. Second attack is a miss, and that's it. To Clanker it goes.
Yay, Fluffy.
Okay, can I move forward, clump forward to right there? Or are those some bags or something right there?
No, you can move. Yeah, you can. It's just going to cost you basically half of movement to get through that
Okay.
stair because it's considered difficult terrain. So, but yeah, you could definitely get there.
Okay. Then Clanker's going to move forward there. Uh-oh. And he's actually going to try to swing at the one that attacked 2. What he's going to do is actually try to clip him with his battle axe on the leg for an unbalancing attack against him.
Okay.
Oh, okay, nice. You're gonna do one of the special attacks, huh? With a bane, a couple of banes or something. Nice. So you have a 2 bane.
Well, doesn't that just cancel out your boon that you get?
Well, yeah, well, it'd be easier because the way I have my sheet set up, easier to just roll it and then minus the 2 off of it. I don't know. They cancel each other out,
They do,
right?
It's just like 5e.
okay,
Yeah.
so-
No,
if
okay,
you
so
get-
you don't
Alright,
if you
so I
get
just roll a
boon
d20.
and you have a bane, yeah, you just roll
Okay.
and add the modifier. Yeah, that is correct. Construct. Your internal motherboard says yes. It does cancel one another out. Ooh, wow,
Oh, for crying out
nice.
loud.
Error.
I just noticed. I like how his dice match like the metal tone of his body armor.
Yeah.
That's why I chose that color.
Wow. Thank you, Martha Stewart. I never noticed that. Clanker, go ahead and take any other movement. And you may go. In fact, I will go ahead and pass the tracker. As all of a sudden you hear a "I'm here to help! I'm here to help!" And you see a individual that kind of looks familiar. Everybody Giles, give me a perception. Honeysuckle, give me a perception.
I
Clanker,
suspect this dude already, dude.
Clanker, give me a perception. Oh boy, you guys are, yeah, you nailed it. Also, Norv, give me a perception. Not you two. All right, so Giles and Norv, you hear this and you kind of look around, and it looks like the lumberjack that you had seen slain in the woods.
Exactly. That's the first thing that popped
Yeah,
in my head,
a
man.
couple of 100 yards away.
Is he
So
naked?
this
No.
he is not. No, he's fully clothed. He's in clothes. He's clothed like a lumberjack, and he is wielding a shiv, and he moves over towards 2, and he says, "I'll help. I will help. These are foul, evil creatures, menacing," and he
God.
attacks. And he's actually attacking the animated corpse.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not attacking 2 or anything.
I'm gonna keep that bit of intel to myself now. For the time
That's
being.
exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, so yeah, the others don't metagame it because you just don't notice this at first. So, all right, so he's going to attack.
Suddenly, I see someone next to me, and I'm like,
Who are
at
you,
first,
dude?
I'm like,
He hits.
I turn towards him and like, you also need to be hit.
So
Whoa.
this animated corpse just falls. This thing, the way that this lumberjack lined, he definitely, especially Giles and Norv, this does not look like a lumberjack type of skills.
Right. Exactly.
This
Which,
guy
Norman's
flies
a
in.
lumberjack, and he's pretty badass. So I mean,
Yeah.
I don't really know if this is lumberjack skills or not. Norv
Yeah,
would know better.
like I don't see calluses where he's supposed to have calluses.
Okay, there we go.
This lumberjack flies in, kind of prances around, does a roll around 2, and gets up and just does this backhand stab to the neck to this animated corpse, and the head just lops off of this thing as the body just slumbers to the ground. And then basically that's about it. That's all it
That
is. And
was
you hear,
my kill.
easy, I'm here to help.